Anybody in here? Good evening, Rick. How you doing today? I can't see if there's anybody else in here. I only see you right now. But I appreciate you stopping by. If there are other people in here, sound off. I appreciate everybody for stopping by. So today we got some dirt. A nice bag of dirt from Bob from B&B Prospecting. Sent me a bag of pay dirt for my birthday. Happy birthday, Humble. Thank you, Bob. I appreciate you. I asked for a bag of pay dirt for my birthday, and you hooked me up. I'm not going to disclose what I paid for it, but I am totally glad that I got it from you. So thank you. A little bit of sand in here. We'll get into the we got a couple of people in here. You guys, my birthday is in a couple of days, and so I wanted a bag of pay dirt for my birthday. And so I asked Bob to hook me up with a bag, and he did so. And so what we're going to do now is we're going to classify it, get some of these gems out of it, and other metals that are in here. Looks like just a piece of glass. I don't know if it is or not though. Feels like a part of a crystal with the way it's shaped. But it's really sharp. Nice piece of copper. Thanks, Rick. Appreciate that. Some hematite. Probably a big old chunk of gold right there. Oh, it looks like right there. Big old chunk of gold. So we'll just put that right back in there. And finish classifying this. Hey, Raspberry. Thanks for stopping by. Looks like Grace pooped her pants today in school or at work. Look at that big old piece of full gold. Some nice stones in here. My daughter's a rock hound, so these stones will all be some rose quartz right there. These stones will all be in Skylar's eyeball here soon enough. Oh, I know she is. Well, Bob kind of hooked me up with a nice bag of pay dirt. I also bought one of his Santa Claus. It almost looks like soapstone. I bought one of his stocking stuffer bags for Sky too. So she'll have some pay dirt for Christmas Day. Lots of nice stones in this. That one's cool looking. I'll have to put that one under the scope here in a little while. All right, well, we're running out of room in that little thing. Rock, I appreciate you. How you doing today? I'm just panning a bag of my bag of pay dirt for my birthday. Just some regular old rocks in the bottom here. Nothing super special, but we'll start with that. Then we'll work on to that, move on to that, and then we'll get into this. So we got a little bit of panning to do. I appreciate you all for stopping by and hanging out with me. See if we can find some shiny. So you guys, my birthday is on Thursday, and I gotta work on Thursday. So getting home and then streaming where everybody could not possibly catch me wouldn't have worked out other than today. My next day off is Sunday. Yeah, of course. You're okay. I remember what that was like. But our Wi-Fi here is really good. I pay for top of the line Wi-Fi, so whenever they're here, there's no issues when it comes to connectivity. And Skylar recently got her own phone line. So getting down to the bottom of this first little pan of rocks, seeing if there's anything worth writing home to Mom about. Knowing Bob, there will be. Of course. You guys can already see what I can see. Two big old pieces of gold right there. Yeah, not bad. See if they can even fit in the snuffer. I'm pretty sure they can. In the bottom they go. I'll pan this back one more time to make sure there's nothing I didn't miss. Yeah, nothing. So first pan, not bad. Yeah, right? Can't complain about that. Just washing rocks. So Curtis called me or messaged me today. We message and talk, not all the time, but often, more than most. And he asked me to be on the shit show on the 21st. Yeah. Which means on my next payday, I gotta get a bag of pay dirt again. Oh, you know what? I'll have a bag. I won a bag of pay dirt over on Backyard Prospecting yesterday. I was at work and I'm getting messaged. Hey, dude, you won. You won pay dirt on Backyard Prospecting because I'm a Patreon. And I was like, what? And I'm like, so I logged on and everybody's like, congratulations, Humble, congratulations, Humble. And I'm like, what happened, Justin? He's like, yeah, you won the monthly Patreon. Yeah, so I won't have to buy any. I just realized that. Because when he mentioned it to me, I'm like, okay, I gotta buy some pay dirt. There's another piece of shiny right there. Sitting all by itself. One small piece of shiny in that one. But it was shiny in a pan. So that means that every pan so far has had shiny. We'll just see if we can keep that train rolling. Let's wash some more rocks, huh? See if we can't find some shiny in this pan. Bob did say he would be well asleep by now, but Bob, I appreciate you. I don't think. Yeah, no, this one didn't have any, but that's okay. You don't get gold in every pan. And I am happy with what I've gotten so far. You're full of cold but not sleepy. Oh, look at that. What's that? An arrowhead. Boom. Two cool stones in here. I don't know what that is, but it is really red and shiny. It doesn't look like a garnet. See if we can find some gold. It didn't look like it. It was really, really shiny and polished. I mean, it could have been, but it probably was. Oh, let's see some shiny. Wow. Two big old pieces. Pan this back again, make sure there's nothing I didn't miss. Now see, this is a garnet. The other one was just way too shiny and polished. I don't know. It could be. I'm not a rock person. My daughter is though. She could look at it and tell me right away what it is. Thank you again, Bob, for the pay dirt. Much love, brother. He was talking about what he's been stacking lately and how much he's been stacking lately. And I'm like, dude, that is so awesome that you're stacking. I'm like, I'd like to think that, you know, I had something to do with that. And he goes, fuck yeah, dude, you did. Holy crap. Bob coming through in huge fashion for the birthday bash. Do you see what I see? Do you see what I see? He does have the silver love bug. One of them's so big it won't fit in the snuffer bottle. Holy crap. That is a honker. Yes, Bob was bit by the silver bug, almost like the same saying bit by the gold bug. Look at that. And it's not just flat, it's not just round, it's got quite a bit of character to it. Nice little honker. We'll have to see what that thing weighs by itself. We're going to drop her in the snuffer bottle right now, though. All right. So now we just got some material to cook through. Bob hooked it up. Hey, 7. Seven, you get your poker chip yet? Okay, well, keep an eye out for it. You should get it any day. Hey, Steven, what's going on? Oh, don't worry about it. Appreciate you stopping by. See if we can find us some more shiny. Had quite a bit of chunkier gold. Yes, birthday poops. I'm doing good, brother. I'm doing good. Thank you for asking. We got a bunch of all-stars in the house. Seven's here, Raspberry's here, Steven's here. A few others too. Just everybody's so dark I can't see anything in chat because people aren't talking. Some people are just watching. A3 or AAA? If we can't pan this bag, find us some shiny on the first pan of the smalls. I think there's a chance we'll find something. April Davis is in the house. Hi, April. We got this little piece of shiny up here. Not a lot, but definitely another piece of shiny. And a little color over here, and a little piece of shiny right there. Let me get all those real quick in the snuffer right now. That's all good. Next pan down. Let's go. See if we can find some shiny in this one. Nice little piece in the last one. Not big, not too big, not too small. But Bob did hook it up with a big chunky gold. So there is quite a bit of chunky gold in the first part. I think we are clearly at the half-gram mark. Raspberry Rock. So I got a mail package in today from Brits and Sobs. East End Dave sent me his package, so I got his poker chips. I haven't opened them yet, so I'll do a reveal here when I do a Gold Way. I'll do a mail call reveal and show you what Brits and Sobs sent. East End Dave is pretty cool. He wrote me a big old letter too, talking about my sticker board, how I got a lot of stickers on it, and some other stuff. I've been filling in some of the gaps with some of Bob's relatives. He sent me a couple of copper pieces, a copper bar, a copper round, some candy in the poker chips. That's a good price. Good score, April. Stack that silver while you can. They're talking over $100 an ounce by the end of the year. Trust me, I've been stacking it. I got a big purchase coming up here in a couple of weeks too. Say 2 Wednesdays from tomorrow. Looks like we got some shiny in this one. Bob really hooked me up for my birthday. Oh, that's awesome, April, that it's uncirculated. Even better. Her name starts with an R. That, oh my goodness. She's always up to something, isn't she? Wash away some of these black sands and get the last little bit of that shiny here. Raspberry is a cheeky little devil. I got us some more gold right there. I'm going to pan this back one more time, make sure there's nothing I missed. Some drunk asshole outside yelling and screaming. He's lucky I'm in a good mood or I'd go and humble him. $28 on Thursday. Shut up, Raspberry. Oh my goodness. Laying it on a bit thick, are we? She okay? Yeah, only 28. I wish I was only 28, you guys. You guys are just screwing around now. 82 raspberry. Well, that's good that you take care of her, Jeffrey. Looking for a healthy fellow like Humble. Ha. Ha ha ha. That's funny. My oldest is 17. What's going on, Bill? Bill Snodgrass in the house. Seeing if we can't find some more shiny here in the bottom. Let's pan her back. Panning it back, watching all these black sands wash down. There's nothing like that last wash where you see shiny and waiting for it, just coming. You just know it is. Whether it be the smallest little bit of color, it doesn't matter. Just the coolest part, washing over that last little bit and finding shiny. And I'm starting to see some already. So I'm going to give a little tappity tap. A little tap. I love you some more shiny right there. Lighting kind of sucks. Sorry, guys. I cannot wait for you to eat your candy, Raspberry. I am so excited to watch you and Gracie try those sour heads, those warheads. Do you like cinnamon candy too? Like hot candy, like cinnamon spicy? You guys, I have a 17, 15, and 11-year-old, and you guys are all familiar with Skylar. My 17-year-old is shy. I told her that she should do makeup tutorials on YouTube, and she's afraid of people not viewing them. And I'm like, it doesn't even matter if people view them or not. You should still put them out. Make content. Sorry, Raspberry. But I already knew that. But I'm sorry. That always sucks. And I can't tell you how much my heart bleeds the fact that you've lost a child. Anybody out there, if any of you have lost a child, I cannot imagine. Oh, you don't like the taste of cinnamon. Okay. I mean, like artificial cinnamon, like a cinnamon disc. Have you ever had one of those? Okay. I only ask because there's a candy called an atomic fireball, and it's that artificial cinnamon, but it's spicy. Yeah, more shiny. I'm gonna pan this back one more time just to make sure there's nothing in there we missed. I'll always save my tailings, but I don't ever really find anything. I only found something one time in a bag of tailings, and that was because I actually stopped panning that bag about halfway through and just put it all in one bag again. And that was the James Culver Independence Pass. It was all just clay. So it was really hard for me to pan it at the time. I wasn't a very good panner. So I just set it on the shelf and let it sit, dry out, put it all back together, and then did it when I became a better panner. And then I found more gold. Yeah, Jeffrey. I know, man. Again, I'm sorry about that too. We've talked about that. I have one daughter that doesn't talk to me, my 15-year-old. It's either a stage or it's not, but I couldn't imagine if something happened to her. I love her to death, so I can't imagine, you guys, and I'm sorry. I really am. My condolences. Yeah, I feel you on that, Raspberry. But that's where we differ from other parents, right? Is we find a way. I am that way at times. I ever play World of Warship Legends. Yes, some people are just. I wish I had some birthday cake. Shit. I got me a chocolate Oreo over there I'm gonna have in a minute here. Got one straggler piece over here that I'm gonna have to just sneak up. I had to go long on that one, but I found it all. We're about halfway through the material. We're getting there. I think Bob really hooked it up too. I'm gonna pick up some silver he's got from him too. Shake it like it owes you money. Steven does put out really nice jewelry. Thanks, April. Let's pan this back, see if we can't find us some shiny. Love finding me shiny. Only a couple of small pieces in this one. I'm just going to snuffer them up because they're moving around too much. Jeffrey, my channel's been live since about March, I think, is when I put out my first video. About 9 months. It's not a really long time. But then again, you look at Bob, and I remember when Bob was first starting out, he's already monetized. You can look at some of my previous posts. I was talking about trying to get Bob to 50 subscribers so he could do a live. Some people boom, some people don't. It takes time with some, takes time with others. I'm slow and I'm fine with that because that just means your growth is organic. Just means that it means more. Pan this bag, see if we can't find us some shiny. Looking for that shiny. And I know there's going to be some. I can feel it. Slow and steady. You sent me a sticker I put up on my board. It had a turtle on it. Do you remember what it said? Remember what it said? What did it say? No, it's similar. It said your direction is what's important, not your speed. But yes, pretty much the same thing. I can honestly tell you that We should be well over a half grand. And we're getting close. We're well past halfway on the amount of material. I'm gonna have to go get some more water here in a second. $75 subs in a month is awesome, brother. Just gotta put out content. I gotta put out content. I haven't posted a video in months. I've put out some shorts, but I haven't put out a video in months. I have a series of videos lined up that I want to do. I was gonna video one of them today, but I just wasn't really feeling like sitting behind the phone much. Went to the post office, did a couple of things, and kind of came home and relaxed. It's my day off. I don't get them very often, so. So one thing about YouTube is you can't let it run your life either. It'll still be there at the end of the day. Come on, get to that last little bit of shiny. Let's go. Not bad. Nice little horde of shiny again. This is Bob's Pater, B&B. I asked him to hook me up with a bag for my birthday. And he came through. Always does. Whenever I ask Bob to help me out with something, he does. I'll be right back. I gotta get some more water. jet dry and some water. He didn't give me a bag. I had to buy it, but yeah, he definitely came through in B&B fashion. That is for sure. He used to be at least quarter grams. Yeah, that would be nice. But he definitely did come through in great fashion. Yeah, Jeffrey, you know, it is what it is, you know. I know Raspberry sent me something in the mail. It's just going to come across the pond, so I know it's going to take a while. But yeah, that is definitely something I would do. I mean, I wanted to buy, I wanted something for myself this year, so I had to buy it. Yeah, shit sucks, but so does adulting, I guess. Can't believe they used adulting and made it a verb. Come on, come on. I know you're up there. Nice little bit of gold in this pan. Oh, small little golden smile right up in there. Get her with the old snuffer bottle here. getting low. I want to do a weigh in and see how much gold left in this baby. See what the old snuffer bottles entails. I found a faster way to dry the gold. I found a really small pan. That I put on the old stove, and it dries the gold in really fast, in just a couple of minutes actually. Your mom watched one of your panning videos tonight? That's awesome. My mom could care less about what I do on YouTube. I talk to her about gold and silver, and you can see it's like talking to a deer in the headlights. Now, if my dad was still alive, he'd have bought gold when I told him to. Sluice it? I don't have a sluice. Well, I do, but it's a river sluice. It's not a powered sluice. I could build one, but I just haven't. I live in an apartment. I don't have a place to store it. Yeah, I do pretty good at panning. I can do pretty good. I don't normally need the machine to do the work for me. And I could build one. I don't want to buy one because I'm going to spend money on anything that's going to be on gold or silver, not a way to process it. Unless I start gold recovery, which I've been thinking about doing. I would just have to rent my buddy's garage from him. Oh, I know how to build one. But I already have the materials I need to find the gold. And it's very therapeutic doing it the way I do it, in my opinion. More shiny. Love getting me some shiny. Wow. 6 dozen, huh? That's a bit overkill. Yeah, B&B prospecting. That's whose dirt we're doing. Bob was the man. I asked him to help me get a bag of birthday pay dirt, and he told me send him some money, and I did, and this is what he sent me. I also bought Skylar a birthday or a Christmas bag. It's right here. It says B&B stocking stuffer, 0.125 gram with a chase bag of 0.25. So who knows? Maybe Skylar got the chase bag. You never know. He only made 6 bags out of it. He said he was going to make 10, but he only made 6. So that's cool. So you got even better odds to get that quarter-gram bag. And I want to get Skylar a bag of dirt for her for Christmas, and so that was perfect. That's a $20 bag is what he charged for it, so not bad. Sky will get a bag of pay dirt for Christmas, and I get to watch her eyes light up when she finds shiny. There's nothing better than watching her pan pay dirt and find gold. She gets so excited. I don't know why you're getting that, honestly, because I use Verizon wireless internet. There's a tower about 500 feet from my house. So I get about 35 gigs up and about 97 gigs down. I know some nights when the kids are here, the draw can be kind of strong because I got like 7 devices on the internet. But right now it's only my phone and the TV, so it shouldn't be bad. Ooh, that's not good. Sucked. Hmm. No, it's not through my phone. I mean, it's filming through my phone, but my internet connection is through my Wi-Fi. I have Verizon Wi-Fi. It's a 5G box. Verizon internet. The thing is, I'm streaming the same exact way I stream every night. Same connection, same exact way. I use my TV to read chat, and I use my phone to do video. You're 251 down and 17 up. Well, your up is what makes it so your videos and your connection speed is faster. Your down helps when it comes to streaming. Like movies and video games and shit. But the up is what helps with the communication with who you're communicating with when it comes to doing what I'm doing right now, for instance. Anyways, that's my understanding of it. Oh, there's some chunkies in this one. Oh, well, I didn't know that, Jeffrey. Sorry. Thank you for making me feel small, or at least validating what I would say was accurate. That was nice. Thank you. I appreciate that. Steven, have a good night, brother. At least I know I wasn't feeding everybody a line of bullshit. Raspberry, honey, thank you for coming and hanging and chilling. I appreciate you. No, I thought I was. But thank you for validating that. I appreciate it because I thought that's what it was. But, you never are 100% unless you're dealing with somebody who is in the know like you are because I don't do IT. I do tires. Now, I can do more than just tires, don't get me wrong, but I do tires. Raspberry, we're so close to the reveal and the snuffer dump. It's alright, you'll see it on the playback tomorrow. because I broke my back and got unhealthy, and if I didn't try to keep up with stuff on my own, I would be lost. You got your first smartphone in May? That's cool. Nothing wrong with that, bro. It's still good having analog devices around, man. Just like it's still going to be good to have shortwave radios. Oh, welcome back, April. Come on. Dealing with a very small amount of water here, and it's starting to irritate the crap out of me. I'm trying not to get up and have to go get more. Alright, I think we're good enough to where we can just paint it back. Not bad. Not bad at all. Bag of dirt. Oh, they're a really nice bag of dirt. Let's move black sand separator from this and see if we can't get us a weigh in. Not bad at all, Bob. Not bad at all. Appreciate you so much, my friend. Alright, let's move this over here. Alright, you guys ready? Check out this golden smile. Holy crap, Bob. Hold on a second. Let me separate. Look at that. I think we are well over a half a gram. Well over a half gram. But yeah, I'd say closer to a gram. What the hell? Oh, there's another chunky piece of gold in the bottom of my snuffer bottle here. Look at that. That piece was sneaking in there. The bottom of the snuffer bottle. Holy smokes. This is what the bag says on it. But it also says that. So let's snuffer this up, and then I'm gonna go dry it out, and we're gonna weigh it up, and we're gonna see how much gold is actually here. couple of pieces that are too big to fit in there. You think a gram, Jeffrey? Couple of pieces too big to fit in the snuffer bottle, so I had to all right, I'm gonna go dry it. I will be right back. Almost done, chaps. Lots of gold in this pan. Almost dry. They're like 100 times faster than it used to be. So that is not a bad take, you guys. Oh my God. Bob really went out of his way to take care of me on this. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, he definitely went above and beyond. what the bag says. Quite a bit of shiny in the pan there. Yeah, okay, I'll send it to you right away. All right, ladies and gents. Can anybody see the weight there? I know you don't see numbers. It says 0.656. 0.656. Hold on. Let me see if I can make that better. No, that didn't help any. So 0.656, not a bad bag of pay dirt. Really, not a bad bag of pay dirt at all. Bob is the man. Hooked me up. Supposed to be a half gram. That weighs well over a half gram. Cannot complain at all. I actually have a separate boat over here. I want to see what that big honker itself weighs. So that one nug is 0.21 itself, 0.20 for that one big piece. But there are some pretty decent pieces in here. Bob, thanks for hooking me up. I appreciate you. Really do. All right, you guys, I am going to split, clean up for a little bit, watch Michael and Nancy, and then I'm going to go and hop on alive again. So I will probably see half you guys later. You have a small bag coming from Bob, snail mail. That's cool. It's all right. I'll see you guys in a little bit when I come back on. I'm going to go over and show some love to Michael and Nancy. I'll see you guys later. Thanks for chilling with me. Finding some shiny Bob. Thank you so much, brother.